Alright guys, so today we are here at Juniper Recreational Area in Ocala, Florida. This right here might be one of the most underrated spots in all of Florida. We're out here and this place doesn't even feel real, to be honest with you guys. So like right now we're at the parking lot area and we're going to be walking over to the river area. Okay. And what we're about to see is going to be crystal clear water. And as you can tell, we're in a really awesome covered area of Florida, in the middle of Ocala National Forest. And yeah, so it's gonna be a cool trip. There's a cool little jungle vibes going on, and honestly it feels like you're stepping into another country. So we're gonna be walking through the pavilion here. That's the gift shop. They close at noon, they said. And yeah, cool. So we got the deck over here. This park's pretty much to myself right now because nobody's really here. So it's a Thursday and I'm sure it gets busy during the week. But anyway, so what's wild is that this is all tucked inside the Ocala National Forest. And people drive right past this place like this all the time without even realizing it. So as you guys can see, this is pretty awesome. You got the crystal clear river, or the crystal clear water over here. Look at that, guys. Isn't that beautiful? Look at those fish. Like I said, I have this place all to myself right now, pretty much. There's somebody with a chair over there, but I don't see them. So Juniper Springs is actually one of the oldest recreation areas in the entire National Forest system, which is kind of cool if you think about it. It's the oldest recreation center. I mean, it does look like it's got some age with the way that this pool is built out. And once you see it, as you can see, it's unrecognized. You'll understand why it's still here, as you can see. So we're gonna go walk around, go up to that pump house looking thing over there. Yeah, this place is cool. It's got a little spot over there for a hammock. I'll go this way. So yeah, if you look at the water, it's really nice. I don't know if the camera's going to do this any justice, but this place looks beautiful. So look at that. Wow. Like I said, I don't know if the camera's going to do this any justice or not, but that's some deep water right there. To be quite honest with you, it would be nice I'm not gonna go swimming today, but might have to in the future. And it stays this clear all year round. There's no waves, no murky water, just pure Florida spring water coming straight from underground, which is awesome. So what we're about to walk up on is going to be the mill house. So this old structure right here, this is part of the original mill house from way back in 1930s. Built during the Great Depression when civil conservation corps was out here developing parks just like this one. So you're not just walking through nature, you're also walking through history too. So you can see that. It's pretty cool. Morning. So this is the mill house. Looks like it's locked up right now. Are you looking in there? Might be able to enter through the other way. So this is the kind of place that reminds you that Florida isn't just beaches. You've got springs, forest, and wildlife too. It's quite peaceful actually out here. And honestly, this is the kind of spot you could spend the whole day at and still not see everything. If you guys look up here, you got some mulberries growing. Some wild mulberries. Wouldn't mind eating some of those. The mulberry tree. That'd be nice to catch some of those. Look at that, squirrel's eating some. I don't blame him. Alright guys, so this is inside the mill house. It might be a little too dark in here, but this is pretty cool. See the look at that thing going. So, and if we could turn on any of these lights and turn them on. Nice. So, turn on the lights. I'm going to turn them back off, but this is pretty cool. Let's see here, you could read some of this history. So it says the civilian conservation corps moved work crews where the work was located, forcing thousands of Triple C boys from eastern cities south and westward. Wow. So this is like early pictures of this place being built. Let's see. And it goes green. Rigged for free electricity. So between 1935 and 1936, engineers designed and built the most interesting feature of Juniper Springs recreation area, the mill house. The structure had several functions: the mill race, undershot, water wheel, and spring run. Regulated water flow from the spring area, keeping the water level static. So the mill house, to produce its own electric power, provided enough electricity to power the mill house, the bathhouse, the workshop, water tower, campground, comfort station, and services to the campground. That's pretty cool. Let's see. So they got $30 a month. Each month they sent $25 home and gave $5 to the boys. Wow. Wow, that's pretty cool. During the 9 years, Conservation Corps had the fire towers, so 3,470 of them erected. 89,000 miles of telephone lines were installed. 126,000 miles of road and trails were constructed. 6,459,000 man days were expanded fighting fires. 6,660,000 erosion control check dams were built. Oh wow. That's 2,365,000,000 trees were planted. Wow. That's crazy. Anyways, guys, I'm gonna shut all this down because this was like that when I came in here, so I just wanted to turn the light on to see. That's cool. That is wild. So anyways, so that was the mill house. So there's a trail that way. We're gonna go around the mill house over here. We're gonna check out the Juniper Run on the other side of the mill house. Oh, look at that nice, beautiful water. Looks like it's under construction. That's no good. See if we can get around a different way. Alright guys, so we're gonna try a different route around this swimming pond area. Let's see if we can get a better look at the run. Trees are nice. So this is the other side of the mill house. Take a look at it. So here's the other side of the mill house. Right there. A little bit of water running. And there's the run. So Juniper Run, I believe, starts right about here. It's a winding spring that runs and takes you miles through the forest and super narrow, super wild. So if you're willing to take the trip, then you can do it. But and there's the old bridge, it looks like, from that photo that was in the mill house. It looks like it's dilapidated and not in the best shape, so. Anyways. So yeah. It looks like the old bridge that was in that photo inside the mill house. So yeah, like I said, this is where the run starts. It says no fishing or swimming in this area, so like I was saying, alligators time out. Alligators can be found throughout all of Florida, and you gotta watch out for alligators, so keep an eye out. But as I was saying, this is where the run officially starts for kayakers. You launch here and you take off down that way. And yeah. So this isn't one of those lazy rivers though. This one makes you work for it. As you can tell. But it looks like the water is down. I know we're having a historical drought here. So if you are planning on coming out here, get here early. This place does fill up fast, especially on the weekends. I am here during Thursday, so it is not that full. And bring everything you need, because once you're here, you're kind of committed to the experience. So yeah, I don't know if you guys heard that. There's definitely something over there or somebody. Oh, there's a raccoon. Right there in the woods. That's what I probably just heard. But when you're out in the woods like this, you have to be a little more vigilant, because this is definitely not a theme park. You can get hurt, so just be aware of that. And so yeah, let's keep walking and see what we can find while we're out here. And so we got some wood storks that are out here, and all kinds of different animals that you can possibly run into. I'm guessing this was an old boardwalk that got messed up. I'm gonna walk through here. Yeah, so it's kind of sad, but it is what it is. Sometimes things happen. Alright guys, so like I said, this is Juniper Springs, one of those places that doesn't need hype. It speaks for itself. If you're in Florida and you haven't been here yet, you're definitely missing out. So, this is just another stop in orbiting the neighborhood. And thank you guys for coming and visiting. And hopefully we'll see you guys again. Alright? So, take care. And continue to orbit the neighborhood, y'all.